is an emergency. I'm begging urgently. This is a serious case.
Past life reading, but I'm gonna do them in houses because I'm better off that way. I was trying to do it the original way, but they come so harsh, and I can't really maintain the flow of information properly. Because when I'm doing them in houses, I have a chance to, catch my emotion, put my personal feelings aside. But when I'm doing them in the whole 9-card spread like I do, man, it's like I see every last one of your lifetimes back to back, and I got to cipher and look for landmarks, and it's just hard. So I'm gonna do it the way that I've been practicing how to doing to give you guys the best way. I was really gonna take these down because I'm like, it's just too much. Afterwards, I'm going to sleep. I done made me a bed right out there. I got my red light on. I got my meditation music on, and I got my red and white wrap that I put on my head with that diamond in it and laced with silver. I got to recharge after these bad days. All right. I
hope it ain't too bad.
Nah, it's all right. All right. So I'm gonna do your past life reading. It's gonna consist of 9 lives. That don't mean that the end of your life. That this is all of them. I'm just gonna look at 9 lives from where you started on this planet or reincarnated somewhere, and all the way up till now. So the first is gonna be 8. The last one is gonna be the bridge. The bridge is supposed to be your 9th life, the life you're living now. But it's going to tell the story of the transition, if that makes any sense to you. That's why we call it the bridge.
Okay.
All right. Oh, spirit working on me. I'm out of yawn 3 times. All right. Now, taking a little shuffle in the cards. I want you to say your first name so I can pray on it. Son and the Holy Spirit. That's the 4th, y'all. Look how they working. Do I have permission to cut your card?
Yes.
So I'm just going to go into the houses, and I'm going to look at it like this. This is the new way I'm doing it, so I can be better direct and focused. So we're going to go with your first life. We're going to go with your second. We're going to go with your 3rd life, your 4th life, 5th life, 6th life, 7th life, 8th life, and then we're going to go to the bridge. Ooh, that bridge is ugly, girl. What got you to this point in your life right now is nothing but death all itself. This is death incarnate, sweetie. So we're going to talk about that one right here. All right, let's go to your first life. Your first life. What's going on in her first life, Spirit? Reveal. First life. There we go. Whoosh. Your first life. Swap. Victory. I understand victory. Bam. You showing me victory, you showing me a check. But why are you showing me victory and a check? What's going on with victory and a check in her first life? Victory check. Victoria checklist. Victoria. So your first name was Victoria. I don't know, Victoria checklist or Victoria checklist. It was something kind of like a checklist Slovakian. So you were like a checklist Slovakian woman. I think that's Czech Republic, because this is how they give me the images. So your first life, you was a Czech. You wasn't black in your first life. You wasn't all the way black all the way through. So now what they saying with this checklist Slovakian woman, you refused to do the work that you were supposed to do. Meaning you refused to plow the field. You refused to paint the pictures. You refused to do anything. You was more along the lines of, I am just gonna coast. Now this is a young girl refusing to listen to her parents, just being hard-headed, disrespectful, but not rude. You know, one of them rebellious ass free spirit kid. Don't go up there, Emily. I'm going anyway. Ah, and fall and bust your fucking neck open.
That's me now.
Oh, that's. She said, that's me not. Well, this is your first life, so this is where you're at. You're 17, Czechoslovakian woman, totally neglecting your responsibilities. You forget to watch your baby sister or the baby that you in your tow. I don't know if it's your baby or I don't know if it's like a baby sister, but you wanted to rebel rouse and play and do bad shit, do your own thing, and you literally, again, climb a tree. And when you climb a tree, you slip and you fall and hurt yourself. You lay in a coma for a while, then you expire. Now, what this lifetime is trying to teach you on all of that right there. Oh, and by the way, I gotta say, I don't give you a chance to ask a question about the lifetime until we get to the last one. You gotta ask them all what they're talking about, so we don't go each out. So the lesson they're trying to get you to learn about this right here is: do not blow off your responsibility to have fun and end up losing everything. And in this dream, 17, beautiful Czechoslovakian woman just wanted to have fun because you don't want to work on the farm. You busted up your neck. So the pain you feel in the back of your neck is you every time you get defiant on something you should do. If you don't want to walk Bentley, your ass is going to hurt. Your neck hurt. If you don't want to go and get in the shower, your neck is going to hurt. This is they saying that's life teaching you a lesson. So when the back of your neck start hurting, as if you've been holding your shit down too long, say, what the fuck should I be doing? Okay?
Yes.
Now we're going to go over here to your second life. Your second life, I love this life right here. You was a madam. You was a beast. You was that chick. You came back and you came back very strong. This time you came back as a male, but this time you came back as a male. You came back as a male with a hurt arm. Something with your left arm always being hurt, broken, but that didn't stop you from punching a bitch in the face with it. Because you were like, oh, you think I'm crippled? Let me show you what a crippled arm can do. Pow, boom. And you'll hit them with the stub of the arm. Now, they're saying you did this to prove that you wasn't weak, that you could do it. This is all dealing from self-loathing. You hated yourself as a man as you grew up. And this is you 32, 35 years old. So you was kind of old back in them days. You was old. And they said 35 is old, you know, back in them days. So they was basically sitting up there saying you have something to prove. During this lifetime right now, the energy of you is you still have something to prove. You did not learn that yes, you have shortcomings. Yes, you have a weakness. Yes, you have shit that you need to nurse yourself on. Do not step up to everybody and try to kick everybody ass, whoop everybody ass, or be everything to everybody, because sometimes you have to accept your limitations. That's what they're saying that lifetime was. And believe me, you ran up against a bitch you could not whoop, and they didn't give a fuck about that attitude or that little handicap you had. They still skunk your ass out. So stop taking on challenges just to take them bitches on to show that you a big bad motherfucker. Alright, now I'm finna go into your third lifetime. Now this third lifetime, I don't like this one because this straight say you were poor. They said you was begging on the street, you was poor, you wasn't shit. When I say you wasn't shit, you knew you wasn't shit, and you knew you wasn't trying to be shit. You just gave up on life your third time of living. This is you begging. This is you not giving a damn. This is you just not wanting to do nothing. You would lay down and just lay down and just lay down, go piss, take a shit, lay down and lay down. You was just really lazy your third lifetime. It ain't the fact that you were didn't have money. You just didn't. You were too lazy or too rebellious in making a life or a future for yourself that you didn't even want to go access the money. It's like, oh, I can go to my house and get some money, but fuck it, I'm okay right here. Somebody will give me some, and people was feeding you and giving you some, and it's just like this lifetime you blew that bitch away. You just gave up on life, that on your third incarnation of living on this earth. The lesson they keep telling me from this one right here, and this is a strange lesson, they saying you have to know what to give up. You have to know when to give up. You giving up on you gave up on a whole damn life when you could have just went to the next town and been great. So you have to know what to give up, because you always gonna have money. You always gonna have somebody trying to help you. You always gonna have some God, spirit, entity keeping you afloat. Your problem is the simple fact that you haven't, during this lifetime, you was not asking. You didn't think you was worthy enough to get anything. Why? They not showing me. The only thing they telling me that something had to do with the loss of a baby. I think you actually like murdered your own kid, and you just regretted that, because I'm seeing blood stains on top of like the ground, but I'm seeing them turn real burgundy-ish, purplish, darkish, dryish looking. And they said blood stains on the ground. And you just, they say blood stains on the ground, and they use the word, she a wretch. So you either gave birth to a baby and didn't care for it, or stillborn or something like that. But they said she a wretch, meaning that you didn't even try to save the baby, or you either took or exit the baby. Their problem with you is now you need to start asking for what you want. When you get in this depressed state, don't do no shit to take yourself out. But yeah, that your third lifetime, you really didn't give a fuck about nothing. Damn, it happens. All right, now they trying to date. They trying to date it. They dating your lifetime now. They didn't date them, so I don't know what's them like in the future lifetime or in the past. I was trying to figure out. Look for a lamppost. Look for a street sign. Look for a light. Look for a hat. The way they were dressed, but they just kept showing me like rocks in fields and forests. So I couldn't date these first 3 lifetimes for you, but this 4th one I can date this bitch just as well. Now this is the age of iron and steel. We're taking you all the way back to the early 1800s, industrial life.
Carnegie, like when they make the steel mills,
right?
The tractors.
Yes, Carnegie. Now, thank you. And steam pump, like it wasn't yet mechanical. Everything was run off of steam, and everything would run off of pulleys and levers and shit. You want to drive a car, you have to do like you're going down a ski slope back and forth like this with your own power, that type of shit. Now this is steel. Now this lifetime here, they saying that you was in jail, so you was in prison for something. What did she go to prison for? What did she go to prison for? Because she is a female and she is in jail, literally. Oh, that's why. That's when you got your beauty mark on your face, right above your lip. Do you have one? Is it above your? You got a beauty mark on your lip or your cheek?
I think it's. I do have one. But it's very, very small.
But yeah, because they keep showing me like a little dot, a beauty mark, either on your lip or on your cheek. But I'm thinking on the right side. If I can see clearly.
On the right side of my forehead, and then I got one on my nose on the left side, but it's on the right side of my forehead.
Okay, forehead. Okay, so now that beauty,
I have one on my bottom lip on the left side too.
Okay, your lip. So they said this beauty mark come from where your lips at. So now, by you being in prison, they saying you was really a revolutionist. You kind of like took up the cause to stop them from child labor. You was all about stopping child labor, and the simple fact that they hit you in the mouth really hard with a stick. Then one of them police officers like really like hit you in the mouth, or they either hit you in the mouth or they shot you in the mouth. Because the only thing I'm seeing is a bit concussive blood to your mouth, and I'm tasting kind of like blood. Yeah, somebody really like, I don't think they did it with a fist. This was done with a blunt object or something really hard. So your 4th life, they beat you while you was in prison for stopping labor laws for children. Yeah, they came in that cell. They didn't even rape you. They didn't bother to rape you or nothing. They didn't even consider you a woman at that time. They just hated your guts because you were too outspoken. So they beat you in the cell. So you was murdered in the cell. What life lesson? Because I hate looking at this. What life lesson are you telling her life that you need her to learn from this fourth life of her that she was living? The crow's feather hanging down. Okay, I'm seeing the crow's feather hanging down. The wing of the crow hanging down. Why the wing of the crow? Messenger got you. But why is the messenger just hanging there? She's tired. Okay, they saying during this time you cannot take up everybody else's fight. Okay? Stop sticking your nose where it don't belong. If you see somebody suffering, allow them to suffer. That's their deal. They have their own gods, deities, and parents. Stop taking up somebody else's fight, because you shouldn't have said a damn thing about those child labor laws, because there was real child labor laws activists that's supposed to have done it. You were supposed to just live this life and make a little change. So yeah, so they saying that life you should have just shut the hell up, but they taught you a lesson by your mouth. And that's why you got the beauty mark somewhere around your lips, your mouth, or something. I ain't seen no real close up picture yet, so I don't know no beauty mark nowhere. I'm just telling you what they're showing me.
On my left side of my bottom lip, by the corner.
Okay.
On my chin.
Gotcha. Yep. Yeah, they hurt you. They hurt you bad. So now we're finna go over here to your fifth life. Your fifth life. Okay, this is, yes, you shut the hell up. You learned your lesson. They saying that fourth life, that ass whooping, you came back, you talked about it. Now they are dating this, and this is you not living more than 45 years old, sweetheart. So yeah, young expirations here. So in your fifth house, this is a young expiration. You have they saying the air element upside down, meaning that you thought about shit and you wrote it down. This is diary. This is booking. This is dictatorship. You was an accomplished writer.
What?
I'm not playing. And you was an accomplished writer. You was an accomplished writer. Oh shit! This turn of the century, 1902. And we can Google this bitch. Give me 1 second. Pennsylvania. I'm finna. You got a book out there already. You wrote this. Shit. Thank you, Spirit.
Aaron, and guess who I've been counting for this book to help me write this book?
Who that?
James Baldwin.
Whoa.
I was just last night asking him, would he help me see my spirit guide and write this book? Him and Herman, Langston Hughes, yes, I've been calling on the ancestors to help me write. Wow.
I'm trying to Google this.
I'm off today. I got time. But I know we on the time schedule.
Oh yeah. I'm trying your name, because your name is already there. Your name is there. I know what they're showing me. They show me this female book writer who published work. So I'm trying to look up 10 Pennsylvania women who with the power of the pen. Let me see, is this it? Because they said, they gave me the date, 1902. You may have to do your own research, but you are a reincarnation of that woman.
So that's why I'm having all this trouble writing. Something happened.
They ain't telling how she passed away just yet, but this is 1902. They 1902 Pennsylvania, and everything you thought about, you wrote it down. So you have an accomplished book out there from your previous life. I don't know how to look this shit up, man. Christ, I just put in 1902 books written by female authors. 1902 books written by female authors. Mary McClace, shit. Jessamine West. July, yep, they said July, I think it's Jessamine West. February 1984. Oh wow, was an American author of short stories and novels, notably The Friendly Persuasion. Are you writing these names down?
Yeah, I'm recording it too, so.
Okay, Mary McClain, Google her. Jasmine, Jesssamyn West, writer. These are all female writers. I'm just whatever spirit popping out to me. I'm finna go to the one and I'll get back to the thing. Yeah, all in Virginia. Okay, now you got Pearl S. Buck, Nadine Gordimer, Tony with an I Morrison, Doris Lessings.
Toni Morrison?
Toni Morrison with an I, Toni. I want you to really look up these female writers because one of them is your book. She wrote your shit. So go down the list of these people, whichever book reaches out to you, read that bitch, and this is how your book that you are writing now, by the way, needs to follow this pattern. You will get the feel of how to write the bitch. You won't need to channel them boys because you already did this.
Wow.
Yeah. You shut your mouth and put that bitch in pen and paper. You weren't gonna get busted up again. Now, the way this author passed, how did this author pass? Okay, I get it. That makes sense. This author passed by poison. And she poisoned herself. So not suicide, just accidental poison. Because she keep licking the pen. Now, this is what they're saying. If you get any more tattoos, make sure this tattoo ink is very much organic or they don't like share needles or something. Be very careful with the next tattoo you get.
Ooh, and I was just thinking about getting another tattoo. Thank you.
Yeah, that ink don't agree with your body. Don't get that bitch translucent, glow in the dark, none of that shit. No.
Okay.
Now we finna go over here to your sixth life. So now this is 1902 in that generation, in that range right there. So we still in the 1900s. You're not making it past 45, Miko. It's that energy. Sixth house, you have, okay, now you're a preacher. You're a full-fledged minister and you're a male minister. You're a male minister, 33 years old, 32, 33, male minister. You keeping it African here. You keeping it African. This female, she had to be white, I think. The writer was white, but you're keeping it straight in the black community. You say you would never be anything other than melanated moving forward. So you called that. So this is a preacher. What are you doing, preacher? What are you doing? What are you preaching? That's the question. What are you preaching? You're preaching seafaring. You're preaching at the docks. You're preaching at the docks. Okay, 1932. We're in Massachusetts, or we're at a harbor place. Massachusetts, Mississippi, something where big giant boats are being launched. 1942, 1930. You protested the war. There we go. This is the First World War. First. You wrote about the First World War, 1902, 1903. I'm not good with history, but you protested it, and now you're preaching against it. And somebody said you need to shut up again. This is you taking on shit that you should not have took on. Man, this phone scared the hell out of me. I was doing this damn life reading, that bitch started vibrating. It scared the hell out of me. I heard that bitch vibrate. I'm like, oh shit, what the hell jumped off today? So, Yeah, you was a male priest protesting the First World War, and you was in the United States, believe it or not, on the seaboard, and you were preaching to all the sailors and stuff, and somebody like literally just came and hit you in the back of the head. They just took you out. They just said, shut up. And nobody was charged for it. They murdered you right there in front of everybody, and they just left you there for a good couple of days. That was a very short-lived experience for you because they just really took you out. To me, you know you have a problem with getting in other people's business.
Yeah. That used to be a big problem of mine. Yeah.
I mean, not just getting in it. Now, go ahead. I'll let you say because I want you to hear this one.
No. Go ahead.
I say the problem is you not just getting in their business. You're getting in their business and trying to correct their shit. You can't do that. You can't do that no more.
I learned that. When I tell you I'm minding my own damn business.
Yeah. Please do, because people, they're not ready to hear your message verbally. People will read about, they may agree with you in private, but outspokenly, they just don't give a shit. They don't want to hear it. So, dictate, go start a social media blog where you talk shit, ghostwrite and shit. But stop getting in human beings' faces trying to tell them about their ass. Nobody want to hear it. This is dangerous for you. But yeah, they just hit you in the head and knock you out. This is 32 years old. You expired. Good looking fellow too.
The last cycle I talked to about, after we finished, he took his hand and he pointed to my phone. He said, that's going to get me in trouble.
No.
He was like, but this is making sense because my past life, every life I can see in my life right now.
Wow. He said the last medium you talked to said he pointed at your mouth and said your tongue gonna get you in trouble. And every last one of these lifetime, this has just been you just getting in other people's business. Stop this shit, man. You don't need it right now. All right. So now we're finna go over here to your 7th life incarnation. Now this is when you're starting these back to back. I've seen people go through time gaps, thousands of years, but you're in an anxious hurry to come back. I only read one other person lifetime reading. I haven't even posted that bit. This lady was hyped to come back and she wasn't making 23 years per. So she was freshly new, rushing to get to the bit. But this is your set now. Again, here's communication. This is your tongue again. Your 7th house is represented by O.Sh.Mare. I mean, your 7th lifetime is represented by O.Sh.Mare. This is you as a female charming everybody. Now, this charming shit that you was going through, all this sweet talking, all this manipulating the strings, trying to get people to do what you want them to do. This is 1945. 1945. What year were you actually born?
1975.
Okay, there's a 30-year gap. You see the thing, you're not living past 45. You're in that 36 to 30-year range for you to expire. This is an anomaly for you. You, right now, the people in your family, you see the curse that's on you guys. This is dying young, sweetheart. So, you have Sh.Mare in your 7th house, well, in your 7th life. This is where you was supposed to have learned how to love, but you wasn't learning how to love because love is not what you wanted that lifetime. You wanted control, you wanted power. So you was playing a bunch of people against each other. You was hooking, you was whoring, and it wasn't for the money. Not like that. You was just a player. You was just like, oh, I can get XYZ to do what I want them to do anytime I want. You didn't have to want for nothing. You was a charmer. This is where you and your lover gets into it and your lover ends up hurting you. This is you and your lover saying, you think you smarter than me? Pow, 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 pow. I just see 9 bullets. How the fuck he hit you with 9 bullets? What did you do? Spirit, what did she do to this person to make him empty a gun in her and reload the bitch and do it again?
Damn.
9 bullets. Pop, no, 6. I'm sorry. Pop, pow. Pop, pow. Pop, pow. 6 bullets. So he emptied a damn 6 revolver chamber into you. But she was a woman. Why would this man do this to a woman? Okay, you're revealing. Bamboo. Splitting bamboo or splitting some kind of bamboo food. Bamboo, you split it. You're splitting wood with your hands. So this is you cooking in the kitchen, splitting some kind of wooden fruit. The fruit with, I don't know. I don't know that era. But it was a rare fruit. Sugarcane. There we go.
I would say Caribbean sugar cane.
Yeah. That's it. I thought it was bamboo, but I have to think it is fruit. So sugarcane. So this is you hand splitting sugarcane. So this is you married to a Caribbean man. Okay, you was Caribbean, born black, that type of thing. Now you're sitting up there splitting this sugarcane, but you're talking shit and you're making homemade molasses. You're literally squeezing the juice, boiling it down. You're working all day. He comes home. You're talking shit. You're talking shit. I could have been with Melvin. I could have been with Mark. I could have been anywhere. All them niggas love me. I had them niggas hand on the string. Yada, yada, yada. You ain't shit. Keep it up and I'll go to him. This is you constantly bitching at this man. And this man is like, shut up. And you would not be quiet. So then you like, I'll throw this shit on you. This sticky hot molasses. And he was like, oh no. Evidently you did it before. So he said, you're not going to burn him. So he shot you over a threat.
Yeah.
So you gave up being a player trying to find love, but you were bitching out this man because you had regrets. This lifetime is saying, stop looking for the pot of gold on the other end of the rainbow. This lifetime you should have made peace with the life that you was given. Because right now you're sitting up here saying, I want to marry me a Marley. I want to marry me a Caribbean man. You in love with Caribbean men? Why the hell you think you in love with Caribbean? You in love with Caribbean man and the Marley family, mom? Because you're not that recently removed from dealing with one of them.
Wow. And you know what was so crazy? A couple of years ago, I was all up on my face, and how he looked at me, I could see him trembling. That man wants to F me up in there. He snatched that TV off that goddamn wall. So I'm telling you, I'm seeing all my past lives and shit I done in this life. So, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, do not.
I don't know how you keep my life together.
I'm putting it together because I'm sweating right now. Believe it or not, these past life really take some out of me. So I'm sweating right now all over. I mean, there's sweat everywhere. But the message they want to tell you in the 7th house, you're trying. The reason why you want to go back to one of them Marleys because you already was married to one of them. I'm gonna implore you to Google which Marley killed their spouse. That was your husband, and if he's still living, cool. Which branch of the Marley killed their wives? Because that was you. He shot 6 times. Watching the news in the media, if they reported it, however, that somebody heir to the Marley throne, however, back in the day, that person shot his girlfriend 6 times. The number is there, and shot his wife 6 times, and he was indicted for murder. So it should make the paper back in the day. But this is around by 1930 to 46 in that generation there, old Jamaica, when it was good. So you came back quick, and when you came back this lifetime, that's all you can think about is a damn Marley. Gee, go. All right. Let's hit this one right here. Oh boy. Now we're going to go over here to your 8th life. This is the one right before we go to the bridge to tell me what's going on with this one. Now, this is you. Literally born. You're 27 years old. 27, 25, in that area. If you're 30, I'll be surprised. You wasn't over your cheating. So this is you having a three-way relationship. You're dealing with three different people. Well, two different people and yourself. Now, the funny thing about this is everybody is okay with it. The issue is with this because your name is starting with the M now. Your name is starting with the M. You either Marlene, Marlo, Marble, or something like a Mar, a Mer, a Mar, or Mare. Something like that. A Mara, a Maria, Miriam, something like that. Just get it with the M-A. Now, they're saying these gentlemen was okay with sharing you. They was okay with sharing you. There was no issue. The problem is you fell in love with both of them and you wanted them to both love you equally, but they weren't like that. They understood the assignment, like, hey, I get you this night, he get you this night, and you wanted them to move in and all that shit. So you was the aggressor in this, and you tried to get them to pit each other against each other, like make them jealous. But you are not good at playing two dudes at one time. Listen to me, Miko. You are strictly a one woman's man. I mean, a one man's woman.
I am.
You cannot trick to save your life. If you got a boyfriend, you is not good at giving that thing up to 2-3 different people. It is incapable of you. You could probably get in the one night stand here or there, but trying to keep a relationship, you would screw yourself every time. That last lifetime of yours, this is why you can't keep a man. This is why you can't keep a man, because this is your own subconscious blocking. I've never seen this done before. Your own subconscious block is saying you do not deserve a man unless you are ready to have just one. It is a reason they're keeping you like from going out there, even with your nice body, all that stuff, what you got going for yourself, your money, your nice body, your shit together, you're a loving, passionate person. You know what you want. But your subconscious mind say once you start, that man ain't gonna be good enough. You need 2 or 3 to satisfy something. But they saying you will end up getting hurt. So they're blocking you from this.
Yeah, one man can't satisfy her. That's all. They try getting higher. Wow.
I don't need
That's
this.
why I don't fuck around.
I don't need this.
Wow.
Yeah, they saying you're a past life person that got their hand up. I ain't never seen a version of yourself from the past stop you from being the better version of you today. This is fear, man. They don't want you to die no more.
I don't want to die no more. I said I want to live to 222. I want to be old.
Yeah.
Fine.
Now this is what. Now I want to say this, and I don't know how you're gonna take it. The biggest enemy that you're fighting right now is death itself. You are locked in battle with death. Everybody in your family is battling a version of death, the Grim Reaper, whatever you want to call it.
I know. Yeah. Yep.
Now, but your 8th lifetime say if you can truly say you just want one person and really want one person, and when the gods them send you that one person, you really be for that one person. Don't get tired of the dick. Learn your lesson and learn how to make that person, how to make a life for you and that person. Learn how to enjoy that person even with their shortcomings. That lady have to release you, but you are not ready for one man, one relationship. You like a free love. You like a free love energy right now.
No. Then I waited 7 years one time, 5 years with no sex one time. Oh no. I learned that lesson in this lifetime. I am not no free for all. Hell no.
No. We're not saying you out there free love hippie shit. We're saying you get tired. You get with one and you will get tired of that person. Or if that person don't fit your narrative, you will chuck them away. They're saying learn how to go the distance with the person they give you.
Gotcha.
It ain't. I ain't saying you out there just having that flap all up in the air, gapped open. No. That's not you. They already made that clear. That's not your forte. You just get bored with them quick, or they can't live up to your expectation, and you'll float on them. So that's what you got to learn. So when you really learn that, no matter what comes with this man that I get, even if he falls short, I'm going to be with him forever and just him. This lady will release you, but she ain't releasing you. That's the one thing why you can't get another man, where you can't find that real one that you want, because she is stopping you. And this is you, a past version of yourself. I can't even do a magical spell to stop that person because I don't have any magical control over you. That's what people don't get. I can't will you to do anything. You can only will yourself.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna work on that today.
Yeah, do a real life cleansing and talk to yourself. Get that mirror up. Meditate and tell, Tamiko from throughout the ages. Tamiko, say your name throughout the ages. Any version of me. Listen, help me if you want. I want a man. I want to be in a loving marriage relationship. I learned my lesson. I will honor and cherish. I won't get bored. Help me. If you see me going wrong, correct me. Don't stop me.
So one woman man.
Yeah. I do.
That's what I just heard playing in my ear. I'm a one woman man. I'm done with that.
Yeah. You'll make somebody a good wife. I mean, you can protect it, and believe it or not, you will protect your husband. He ain't got to be the alpha nigga in the show. You'll protect him. So you're a real one. You're a real one, because even if he just a quiet old timid man, as long as he treat you right and you really infatuate with him, man, that can't nobody fuck with this cat. You'll beat their ass and tell him, help me hide the body. Ride or die, baby. All right.
It makes sense. I used to have a fear of death, like I was always dying early. And now it makes sense. Now it makes sense.
You don't know what this life got you. You don't know what the life on the bridge pulled up in this day. That's the real question. So now we finna go to the bridge.
Oh no, this is the bridge. We already at the bridge now?
We are at the bridge. So this is the bridge. This is this 9th lifetime that you're living. Now, I want to say this. You live more than 9 lifetimes. I'm just looking at 9 that they want to show me, okay? So just to let you know, it don't go in recession. It's the 9 that they want to show me for you to learn the lessons. And now I knew I had to do this a different way to understand what they were saying to me. Now, in this lifetime, what you're living right now in the bridge, this is what's connecting you from the 8th lifetime to your current thing right now. Now, remember I told you you're battling death, your whole family battling death. I got Iku, but Iku is not representing Iku. Iku is literally representing the Grim Reaper upright. She say the issue with this is that the death spirit that's supposed to be taking y'all out is taking y'all out. But here is the whole thing. The death spirit can't find you. You was the next to go. You thinking it was the sisters in pregnancy. You thinking it was the young boy that's being abused. You were thinking all them other people. But they was looking for you to take you out. Death said, where are you? I can't find you. They literally asking me, where are you?
You can't find me.
They can't find you. Death is looking. Want me to tell you why they can't find you? You're cloaked. You're hidden. Because you're not supposed to go this lifetime no time soon. You're how old? 49? 42? What?
I'm 46.
So you're 46 years old and you never lived, and the people in none of your lifetime made it past 45. Now you see why I say they can't find you? You're overdue. That's good living. Please, ma'am. Thank you. That's you finally deciding to take charge and do the right thing this lifetime. Death is saying, where are you? You want to tell them where you at? Give them your address. Shit. Go ahead and get Def your address. Shout it out so Def can knock on your goddamn door. Don't get
my dad's house.
You gonna send him to your daddy's house? Yo, that's crazy. I love it. But yeah, that was so in the bridge in this lifetime. They saying whatever you're doing, you made it past that 45-year mark. Death cannot find you. And when they say they are looking, they really were looking. But now they're trying to figure out because they can't go and attack nobody else in your family because they haven't got you in procession yet. So your family needs to be damn lucky that you started changing your shit for the spiritual and the positive and doing everything right and cleansing yourself and all this sage work and dark night of the soul shit, and they need to be thankful for you.
Aaron, I just bought me a Ouija board. You worked your card, but my mom used to work that Ouija board. When I tell you my mom she's sitting, somebody she could read somebody, she just was all knowing like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I learned a lot of tarot cards. I'm going to get into this. I'm taking a tarot class. I just did the Pinnacles. You know, I feel different and I see different now. I really want to live. I'm going to detox right now. I love working out. I'm glad I took the time off for myself. Something healing. I'm working on these what do you call it? They look like, I want them to be like tarot cards, but they're like affirmation cards.
Gotcha.
So with the tarot. So I'm waiting. The girl, she got coronavirus, so I'm waiting for her to pick me back up. But I'm living. I'm living, and I'm gonna be a fine ass because I done see too many of these 70, 60-year-old women look better than me. I'm coming at them. When you told me my first year about when I started to love myself, all my readings I've had, I see the growth. Even you're right, right here. I'm here. This is my reflection. It's my reflection. I done turned this damn thing into my apartment. I said I'm needing a whole truck to move up out of here. But I thank you so much. No, just can't find me. You got to go look for somebody else.
Yeah.
Stop my family.
Wow. Yeah, you staving this off. You just saved your whole lineage, believe it or not. You. If they would have took you, then the other girls would have failed in procession. They better be glad that they got somebody like you that finally woke up and started standing in the paint for them.
Take me for granted, but it's okay. I'll be the joke, but he who laugh last, laugh the best.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's all you got to tell me.
That's it.
So Death was looking for me, and they can't find me.
Can't find
you. It changed my life.
So how you feel?
I feel like the puzzle has been put together.
Yeah.
The first time when you said my neck gonna hurt.
Yep.
My neck was hurt this morning. My neck was hurt. I'm like, I need to go get the child practice. But I was holding my head. I was doing it under my sauna thing, and I was holding my head listening to Pitler card reading. And that's why my head was hurt. But I've been not getting on myself, but I've been pushing off on everything that's right. So the second one, you told me the male left arm. When I was about 7 to 8 years old, I broke my left arm. Begging in the street, afraid of death. I remember telling my daughter the easiest thing in life for me was to be a nobody. The hardest thing in life for me was to be a somebody. And I remember Yaki thought I sent my daughter some roses, some flowers, because somebody said something like that. She said, I thought it was you because you always say the easiest thing in life for you was to be a nobody.
Mm-hmm.
It was easy to be a, so I feel my past life. Shit, oh, but to be somebody who got to keep getting up and doing it. Now, in jail, I almost went to jail in this life for drugs. I just knew you before we talk about drugs. But yeah, you know how I'm about my blackness and all that kind of stuff. My mom, yeah, It looked big. The writer, I said it's amazing that came up because how I was channeling the old writers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The preacher, I used to have this that I was preaching, but I could not, it never come out my voice. Nothing. Masses of people. Took a trauma, like still drugs in this life. I wasn't no hooker, but I was pregnant just now or 5,000 years ago. You can have it. I had a gun pulled on me. My ex put a gun to my head.
Whoa.
Full of salt. And she started screaming and all kind of shit. But what I do know, my mom does protect me. So whoever fuck with me, they ain't not no good luck.
Hey, they better watch out from fucking with God's people, man. Great day. But yeah, you ain't gonna see death no time soon from what they telling me, cause he say he can't find you.
He ain't gonna find me shit. When I'm ready, and I've always said there, I'm gonna be like Jesus Christ. When I say I'm ready to give up the ghost, that's when I'm gonna go. Ain't nobody gonna take me about this bitch for years. I'm gonna go when I'm good and ready. Like the boy with color purple. I sleep when I'm good and ready, Sophia. Sophia.
Oh, Hoppo. I gotta watch that show again. I want to see what the Mandela effect changed in that bitch. All right, so, no problem.
This did it for me right here. This all makes sense. Now I can go back and listen and find these so funny white ladies. But Toni Morrison, she just died in 2019.
Get out.
Yep. Toni Morrison, she was a heavy hitter.
So if Toni Morrison just died in 2019, do you think your writer's block was coming because of that? And now that she's gone, Spirit is telling you to write something. I'm telling you, man, these are the books. These are the people. I'm seeing you.
She was February 18, 1931. She died August 5th, 2019. She wrote The Bluest Eyes. I read that. I brought that to my daughter. She wrote Beloved. She wrote Songs of Solomon. Sula, a native novel by Toni. Jazz. Home. A Mercy. She got a plethora of books.
Man, you better read her book again and pick up her writing style and add it to your memoir.
And she had an interview in the later asked her why she don't write about white people. And you know what she told us? Do you ever ask a white person that question? This lady was, so I know I can't be no white person. So if you tell me 21, and I'm telling you, I just was asking things going last night and the day while I was on the stairs that, you know, just with this book up, okay, you're going to write today. I need you, you know what I'm saying, your writing style. But it's actually Toni Morrison.
Wow. I'm loving it. I'm glad I can help because I'm sweating right now. I'm sweating. I ain't finna be on camera all wet in the shirt. These readings take a lot. But this is you got the last past life reading I'm ever gonna do. I'm finna delete that bitch because I don't like them.
I feel good on the last one.
Yes, that bitch is totally deleted. I ain't taking that off. It's gone.
You know, I'm dealing with my job, and I know you got to go. Even as a nurse, there's certain hospitals I can't work out because I don't let a bitch talk to me any kind of way, and I really for something off.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, think about that. But we just talked about focus to learn. So, oh God, this definitely, I could see it.
All right.
Thank you so much, Barry.
No problem, Tamiko. You be good now.
Oh, text me a P.O. box so I got a gift I want to see. I found some at one of the stores.
Okay, definitely. I'm on it now.
All right.
You
so much good.
You know it. You be good. All right. All right, everybody. This is the last past life reading I'm doing. They're very difficult to me to do. not saying that, not talking to everybody's past life, but I don't like seeing the memories of people expiring. I'm not built like that. Okay, it is what it is. I got a weak side here. I don't want to see that stuff. I like delivering message to help people. Not, I don't like these. So this will be the last reading I'm doing, and I'm gonna make this the last reading I upload. So you guys, I got 3 more that I already done, or some that I already done. I'm just gonna, the better ones. But when you see this video, this is the last one I'm gonna do, and I thank her for allowing me to upload it. All right, everybody, I'm the Baron telling you guys to trust in you and the universe, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. Soul Tribe.